I have the stream manager up. I think it's up. I think it's gone. I think it's good. I think everything's... Yes, everything should be working. We should be fine. I have the stream manager up, and the game should be working, playing, being alive. Yes. Yes. Unstable bitrate. That's what I love to see, baby. All right. Let's see what we got. Well, 12 hearts is pretty good. Please do not saw the boatman in half. Can you get... You can get it. Ooh, woo, Seeker. How are you doing? How are you? Hello. Hello. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. We're going to be playing more Wind Waker. Did you know that? I bet you didn't. I didn't. I bet you didn't. I am allowed to saw the boat. He's not a human man. He's a ghost. He's like mostly dead already. Thank you. Thank you. I try my best on my ooh-woos. I work really hard on my ooh-woos. Alright, let's actually start the video game, shall we? You were expecting Warhammer? Yeah, I was kind of thinking about it. I was actually like, man, I should take like a break or like a rest stream and do something stupid. And I was like, I don't know, maybe I could play like a little bit of, Left 4 Dead 2. I could play like Left 4 Dead, or I could play Warhammer, but I haven't decided. I don't know. Do you have anything to say about recent... Wow. I feel totally rejuvenated, and it's all because of you. Thanks a lot. Nope, he doesn't have anything to say. You know, you want to see your skull crystal? What does that mean? What does that mean? Is it like, the Dan... What's his name? Dan Aykroyd? Dan He was in Ghostbusters, I think, and he had the Crystal Skull vodka. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? At least buy me dinner first. Wowee. How smooth. How smooth. We're gonna go drop off some photos. That's what we're gonna do. I have a bunch of new photos that we're gonna have to drop off at the Forest Haven. And then we're gonna go do that temple! A crystal carved like a skull. A skull crystal. What is it made out of? Oh, whoa! Oh, whoa! That one lady from Kingdom of the Crystal Skull before she got brain blasted by aliens. Thank you for the read context. Ooh, woo! Yeah, Beatrice is just the cutest little model on the planet. She can ooh-woo with the best of them. She can ooh-woo with the best of them. Okay. Oh! How have you been, Seeker? It's been a few days. Oh, and I see that Inthafen has reached the top of the charts on with the most recent clip hitting 5 views. Been very drunk. I have not been drunk at all. Mopped the floors, or at least we watched a robot mop the floors today. You're excited to see the temple? I am too. I don't know what's in there. I am excited to see that. I don't know if Cobalt has fallen asleep. If so, big sad. Because that's my usual guide for these games. So we're probably gonna stumble through the dungeon. You also played like 4 plays. There is a demon soul. What were the builds? Drop the builds in chat. What were the builds? What were the builds? Starting up your 5th? Is it 1 character? Are you doing like new game plus 5, or was it 4 different characters? Because I almost never go past like new game. Actually, I don't think I've ever done a new game plus run of any Souls game or any From Software game. I don't know. I like new builds. And I should do new game plus playthrough of anything at all. Any game, ever. I just never do. Getting this one to new game plus 7. Sorry you're late. You have to finish your deadlock match. You are totally fine. I was worried you fell asleep and I would have to play the game without guidance. But now that you're here, I feel much safer. Welcome back, my security blanket. Seeker's here too. Say hi to Seeker. No, wait. Left. We know how to go left. What were you playing? What were you playing in Deadlock? What were you playing as in Deadlock? I still haven't played it. I don't know what's going on. I've been watching a lot of Apex Legends content, but I don't think it counts as Apex Legends content because the guy, what it is a guy who's on a Japanese server talking to Japanese people, and it's more like Japanese language content, and Apex Legends happens to be going on in the background. Just a quickie bot match. They gave you 7. The guy who was killed 7 times or had 7 people try to kill him and there's an electric chair or something. I was close. I am your beloved. Ooh, woo! Hey! Hey, keep that to yourself. Be nice in chat. Be nice in chat. No flirting in my chat. Oaken. Birthplace, the Forest Haven, one of the Korok forest spirits. After the annual ceremony in the Forest Haven, Oaken flies off to a distant part of the world to sow tree seeds and raise new patches of forest. He is responsible for the forest on an island 4 squares west and 5 squares north of the Forest Haven. Very nice. Yeah, seven cultists trying to kill him and destroy his soul. That guy. Yeah, that guy. Everybody knows that guy. Every ooh woo, I feel invigorated. So I gotta be careful. I'm giving you more and more power. You don't mind being flirted with? Yeah, I mind. It's my chat. That's what matters. It's my chat. Be nice in chat, but not that nice. I should put that as a rule. Be nice in chat, but not that nice. Everybody's got some energy today. It's a happy Friday, huh? It's Friday, right? I don't know what day it is. It's Friday. Friday. Gotta get down on Friday. I don't know the rest of the song. That song occupies the same place as Party in the USA for me. So, like, I want to go Friday, gotta get down on Friday, moving my hips like, yeah. And that's not correct. That is not correct. That is not the correct how it goes. But I don't know. I don't listen to a lot of... I think that's Rebecca Black, isn't it? Is she still a singer? It's part enough. Yes, Rebecca, it's Friday. Thank you for keeping... I've got new woos from you, but I think is that the one where the high? That's not hoya. That's a little bit different, right? What is hiya? What is hiya? Perfect. Oh, good. I did it right. Thank you. Yes. I'll be here all week. I promise. Thank you. We're just giving this guy more photos. I don't know if he wants a photo of the Great Deku Tree. Does this guy want a photo of the Great Deku Tree? I don't know. If he doesn't, then that's fine with me. Oh wait, we gotta talk to him, right? The thing doesn't spawn in until we talk to him. Yes, he does take the big tree. Okay. If you say so. I guess we do need to get a good picture of the Great Deku Tree. I tried to get a good picture of the Great Deku Tree for him. Like, that was one of the first photos I tried to offer him. And, it was in black and white, so he said it was uninspired and not very good. Which is kind of a slight on the art form that is photography, but okay, whatever. This is our new guy, right? Roan! These are all named after trees. These are all named after trees. The Forest Haven, one of the Korok forest spirits. After the annual ceremony in the Forest Haven, Rowan flies off to a distant part of the world to sow tree seeds and raise new patches of forest. He is responsible for the forest on an island 4 squares west and 4 squares north of the Forest Haven. Very nice. Thank you for telling me exactly where they are. Yeah, because Oaken. Periodic reminder. Ah! What are we reminding me of? When beginneth the Darkest Soul playthrougheth? When we finish this game. When we finish this game. So that is when this game is done. Does that answer your questions? I didn't realize that the final form of Pokemon Professors is Little Forest Spirit. Hot indeed. It is more than hot. I know this isn't exactly your usual speed seeker, but I do appreciate when you come in to say hello. When exactly that will be, I don't know. One frame of just saying, ah! Like Beatrice just dissolves. And that's the only sound you hear. Ah! That'd be pretty good. Pretty good. It's like Dust Baby. I'll wait like a good boy. You're so patient. You're so patient. Look at you. I do. Do we have to take a picture of each Goron merchant, or is he gonna be nice about it? Is he gonna be nice about it? Patience is something that my chat must learn, because I am a idling and meandering individual. I just think it's the one merchant needed. Oh, that would be so good. That'd be so good. Are you a good burb? Depends. Depends. What is good? You're the best burb? Aw, Seeker. Look at you. Being so kind in chat. Aw, yeah, aw. Indeed. Are you the goose from Chicken Little? Have you guys seen Chicken Little? My right. My right. The ocean. The fox bully in Chicken Little has an attack goose girlfriend. I don't know what the goose is to her. I remember bits and pieces from the Chicken Little movie. It's pretty bad. You'd prefer if you forgot Chicken Little? It's pretty not very good. Look at how kind they are. We just needed the one picture. I thought it was the ugly duckling. There is an ugly duckling, but that's not the goose I'm talking about. I'm talking about Lucy Goosey. You're thinking of Abby Mallard. Abby Mallard. Hello, hello. We're talking about Chicken Little, the movie, the Disney movie. I'm specifically talking about the attack goose that Foxy Loxy has. Traveling merchant. Birthplace unknown. Favorite food? Rocks. They still eat rocks. Never seen it? You're better for it. It's not a very good movie. These businessmen are traveling the world in search of curios and oddities, each with the hope of someday opening his own shop. Nobody knows where these wandering merchants have come from or where they're headed. But they're Gorons! That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I didn't know there was Gorons in this game, and I feel better for having seen that there are indeed Gorons in this game. Life is good when there are Gorons in this game. We could easily get another 3 photos. You guys want to get a couple more photos? We're so good at getting photos, chat. We're gonna be the best photographers in the world. I like the way grass cuts in this game. That might be like, I don't know, like, oh, you cutting it. You made it home and then slept all day. Amen. But it's just like so clean. The way the grass just like gets sheared, it's very nice. Very good lawn mowing gameplay in this video game. Imagine if Zelda was a girl. I think about it all the time. I think about it. Imagine if Zelda was a girl, and imagine if Sheik was a girl. Imagine if the King of Red Lions was a girl. Everybody in the game should be a girl, actually. Go get him, little dude. I need wind. I need wind. Link should be a girl. AI viewers at streamboo.com. Whoa. Whoa. You know, I guess, like, the entire time, bot viewers are indeed, like, AI viewers, are they not? But the fact that they say AI viewers just gives me so much more ick. It just gives me so much more ick. Ooh, woo. I feel like it's pivotal that Zelda games have high-quality grass-cutting and pot-breaking action. This is incredibly true. Like, those are major parts of the video game. Ow, jerk. Stay still for your picture. Thank you. No, don't lick your lips. Do not lick your lips at me, brother. Okay, these guys gotta go. Blowing me. Mod that guy. Probably should. I don't think it's gonna say anything else, though. So it's like, am I Am I... Imagine if Samus was a lady when he had those when he had those babes on. What are you talking about, Cobalt? Yeah, are you talking about the Samus as a lesbian? Because they did like a video game magazine with Samus in a hot tub surrounded by hot babes. Yeah, bot viewers are AI viewers, but no AI viewers. Yeah, I don't know. For some reason, them saying AI viewers gives me so much more ick than bot. And that... There should be more lesbians in my video game. That was before she was revealed. Hey, I have a quick question. Anybody who's played Destiny 2, what was the name of that one lady with the sniper rifle and the Red War? Does anybody remember that character? Did she ever matter again after Red War? I don't know. That might be a incredibly niche question. I don't know how many people played Destiny 2. But I cannot... That was before she was revealed. Samus being a girl is a really interesting piece of video game history, actually. I bet I could make a long... I was actually thinking about... For some reason... Okay, wait, I want to go back. The Iron Lord or Hawthorne? Was her name Hawthorne? Not the Iron Lord. That's Aphrodite. I remember Aphrodite. I remember Aphrodite because Aphrodite's rifle was one of my favorite gun descriptions in Destiny history. Guess why? Why do you want me to play Warhammer? Why would you want to see me play Warhammer? It's probably not for things that are like godly or holy. She was in the church on the Earth map. I thought that was the British man, the gay British man. Was that not the gay British man? Am I misremembering? Trying your best to fight your intrusive thoughts, but can you get the sub to the AI? Do not gift an AI sub to the bot chatter. Please, 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 please. Do not. I would be very, very sad if you did that. British man in the church, Hawthorne has birth. But Hawthorne was her name. I don't know why I wanted her name to be Sufyan. I think that's a actor, isn't it? Like that's a dude. I don't know why I was like, yeah, that's no, I don't know why. Need to gift one more to get a new batch? New batch of what? The gay British man is in Borderlands? There's a gay British man in Destiny as well. Yeah, another thing that Destiny stole from Borderlands. Boy, you gifted already. Yeah, you don't need a gift anymore. You're good, Seeker. You're good, Seeker. You're good. You don't need it. You can wait a month. You can wait a month for when someone's sub runs out. Junk, sorry, can't spell. Are you correcting someone's spelling? Also, I want to point out that Seeker speaks at least 2 languages. So the fact that Seeker is speaking such fluent English in my chat at all is, I want to point that out, okay? Like, you remember force feeding, no head pats. No head pats in my chat. We don't do head pats here. You speak 3! See what I mean? We cannot be correcting Seeker's grammar. Seeker speaks 3 languages and speaks English enough fluently that we can have easy conversation. Danish, English, and Latin, nah. So we cannot be correct. But yeah, Soraya, that's why I wanted to call her Sufyan. Soraya Hawthorne. I was trying to get her first name. Soraya Hawthorne. Do you think she's going to have a story in Moments of Triumph? Have you guys heard that Destiny 2 is dying? Impulsive is different from intrusive thoughts. Oh, you're talking about like OCD. You're not correcting grammar. You're doing a, Did I accidentally get rid of one of my photos? Chat, did I get rid of one of my photos? Yeah, most people... I didn't get a picture of the dude! I'm so stupid. We gotta go back, guys. Most people, especially like a non-English speaker, would probably not get the difference between impulsive and intrusive thoughts. Because, intrusive thoughts are pretty much... They're like an anxiety disorder thing, especially like OCD. And, oh, you do understand the difference? My bad. Now look at me. Now look at me assuming things. Look at me doing the exact same thing that I accused my chat of doing. Wow. Wow. Look at me go. But yeah, I'm gonna go on it anyways because now I'm on the topic. Impulsive thoughts, intrusive thoughts are specifically like a disorder thing, anxiety disorder. You usually have impulses, yeah, to buy stuff. Believe me, as someone who has intrusive thoughts, there's a pretty stark difference between the two, but they get confused a lot and it annoys you. As someone who gets intrusive thoughts due to, I'm not going to speak for everyone, but I don't care. Like, I understand what they're saying. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay. But good job telling me not to assume, but you assumed. I know. Look at me leading by example. I know. Look at me leading by example. Very big of me. I understand. Yep. Well, you know, they never did not call me a hypocrite, right? Do as I say, not as I do. Okay? Okay? There should be a comma before B. Reverse Uno card. Got him. Got him. Hey, what's up? What's up? What do you got? What do you need? Oh. Can you find the hidden cave on the Forest Haven Island? I don't know. Can I? Like, am I physically capable of doing it? Should I look for it? Probably. That sounds cool. Hidden cave. Hidden cave on the Forest Haven Island. I don't know. Can I? Do as I say, not as I do. I could be it's mainly the people who say stuff like the intrusive thoughts one, they mean like they had an ice cream cone. You made me fall off. That was funny. The intrusive thoughts one. Lol, I'm so crazy. I put a bag of peas on my head. Yeah, I understand it. It's gonna sound mean. It's gonna sound mean, and it is a little mean, but I do think about that whenever I see the posts that are like, lol, Jabeki is so crazy. And it's someone who's doing something vaguely silly. But they have to hide it behind a layer of, like, you're allowed to be silly, right? You're allowed to do silly and stupid stuff. You don't have to hide it behind, like, oh my god, the drugs won, or something. Like, hey, I did this silly and stupid thing. That's all you need to say. That's all you need to say. You did this silly and stupid thing. When you think about where the hidden cave, it'll be obvious. So it's not very hidden then. Now that I think about it, intrusive was actually correct. XD lol cow so random. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. Just like I feel like so like irony poisoning, right? Irony poisoning, I think, is the natural evolution of XD lolcow so random humor. And let me expound on that because I'm thinking about it in real time. But it makes sense, right? Because XD lolcow so random humor was super millennial coded, right? It's people who were growing up in the 2000s and 2010s. It is super millennial coded humor. And I think the thing that sets it apart is that they weren't allowing themselves to be silly. They weren't allowing themselves, so they had to be like, oh, you know, so random, grr, I'm a dinosaur, instead of, like, committing to the bit and just being a dinosaur. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? Am I making actually any sense here? No, I want to take a picture of you. I don't know. I'm thinking about it in real time, so it might not make any sense. But I feel like irony poisoning and that kind of humor style where it's like, oh, he's right behind me, isn't he? Or in English, please. Kind of the Joss Whedon style of writing is that maintaining that similar. It's all couched behind layers of protection. That's what I'm saying, right? Like that. It's all about the distance to what you're doing. right? You won't allow yourself to feel it earnestly because feeling it earnestly is cringe. You're not allowed to pretend to be a dinosaur with your 13-year-old friend, so you have to pretend to be a dinosaur and make, like, XD roll in front of it. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm not talking about... Maybe I'm just, like... Maybe I'm just mean. Who knows? We've established that I'm a hypocrite this stream, so maybe we should just establish that I'm freaking cruel to children as well. All right, we got our pictures. That only took us 25 minutes. It only took us half an hour to get a bunch of pictures to the Nintendo gallery. All right, we do need to find this hidden cave though. My favorite dinosaur, I know I'm a velociraptor, but I think my favorite dinosaur is actually the Protoceratops. Yep, I know I'm a velociraptor, but my favorite dinosaur is probably the Protoceratops. Your tablet crashed. I'm sorry your tablet crashed. Is it back to normal? What are you talking about pretending to be a dinosaur? How can you pretend when you clearly are? Indeed. Indeed. Okay, buddy. Are you ready? Are you ready to take this subject? Ah! Okay, perfect. There's too much shame in sincerity, so in order to avoid perceived social danger, there's a constant refusal of it. I agree with Inthafen. Inthafen's spitting bars in chat. Inthafen is spitting bars. Plus, you're literally a bird. And we do have a literal bird in chat. I am wanting for humans. Inthafen is always spitting facts. True. Big true. Big if true. How come on my stream manager, the freaking video won't appear? Ah! Inthafen redeemed one word from the list of favorite words. Well, let's go check. Fascination. That's one of my favorites. Fascination. Am small equine that is property of oneself, indubitably. Indubitably. Incredibly true. Incredibly true. Oh no! Did we have to wait again? All I do is yap. Sometimes yapping can contain truth. You don't know. Sometimes the yapping can contain truth. Did we not pass time? I thought we passed time. Am I dumb? Let's pass time again. 24 hours? I thought I only had to play it once. I've been playing it once. Maybe it was because it was almost morning time? I don't know if time passes when you're in the Deku, the land of the Deku tree. Alright. Are preachers just professional yappers? I think if we're gonna talk about professional yappers, I think it might be like professors and doctors in like colleges and stuff. Those guys are professional yappers. But yeah, preachers and I think it depends. Did they go to seminary? Like, are they a preacher because they... Which one did I give him? I only speak the most intellectual, relevant, and interesting of things. Same. That's why I've collected and cultivated quite the group of intellectual individuals. Like we have a very good high IQ chat. Professors are yappers with a special interest. I mean, preachers are too. Their special interest just happens to be God, and never anything even remotely silly. I'm always silly. You gave him a monster. I thought he said it was on the left, but maybe I just misinterpreted. You are always silly? I'm constitutionally silly. Everything is silly if you think about it. Hello? Hello? Chat? Remain ontologically silly. I think that's one of your favorite words. That's one of your favorite words. You love ontological. Maybe his left? Yeah, did he put it in the... Did the Deku Babas go to the... That's weird. They'd be a monster, right? They'd be a monster, right? Hello? Hello? Am I stupid? Guess what you're excited to see? I don't know. I don't know. But we are seeing a guessing game happen in chat. Maybe I want to play the Skitari really bad. I'm excited for that. We're just gonna keep walking until we see it, I think. That's really exciting gameplay for us, actually. Where did you say you put it, sir? You put my Deku Baba somewhere. Where on earth did you put my Deku Baba? Where'd you put my Deku Baba? Slanesh! Slanesh! I don't, that's assuming I would play Slanesh. We got one Rito Birdman. That's assuming I would play Slanesh. He says we have to go look at it, but it isn't here. It isn't here. I didn't read what he said. And now we're just like walking around. Like here it is. Boko Baba. Boko Baba. These creatures that mimic Baba Buds attempt to swallow anything that comes near. Defeat them by stunning them with a jump attack and then cutting their stems. Boko Baba! Yeah, it kind of sounds like nonsense Star Wars words. Diwanawanga. Or McClunky. It's a nonsense Star Wars word. Boko Baba. Ow. Oh! Yep. Boko Haram? Am I allowed to say that? What does that mean? You love Star Wars? I also love Star Wars. Star Wars makes me happy. I'm a big fan of the Star War. I am a pretty big fan of the Star War. I watch it every now and then. I still need to... Boko... yeah, Boko Papa is a Star Wars slur. Yeah. It is definitely something a weird little creature would say. Boko Baba! And then everybody is like talking to him. Like that's a normal thing to say. Darth Maul, he's tasty? I don't think so. Sorry. I don't think Darth Maul's hot. Is that wrong? Are people gonna get mad at that? I don't think Darth Maul's that hot. I think General Grievous is pretty hot, though. The only thing you really like with Star Wars is the spacecraft. That's a more than fair response. You just seem to like spacecraft, though. Are you a big fan of spaceships? Because you talk about, like, Battlestar Galactica and you play Elite Dangerous. I think you're just a big fan of space. You're fine. You're okay, I guess. You're allowed to dislike that. You're allowed to think that he's ugly or something. It's up to you. Dooku is hottest Sith. That is, I think, correct. Seeker. You're being mean. That is actually, like, by far the most correct. Dooku is the hottest Sith. That is correct. Go in that door. I put it in the first room on the left. My left. I don't know much about Battlestar, but you do play a lot. Also, Maul's recent voice actor is really cool and attractive. What's his name? You want to respond? Sorry. Oops, I did it again. I can't believe that Britney Spears is one of my fans. Respond with hatred. I can take it. Wait, well, how long? Is it like Doug Dimmadome? Owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome? Deku Tree, birthplace, the Forest Haven. The Deku Tree is both an earth spirit and the guardian of the forest. He has lived for many long years, so his wisdom is vast. However, since his roots run deep into the earth, he cannot move. As a result, he is often afflicted by parasitic enemies. Don't we know it? Sam Whitaker, I think is his name. He has a really good yell. Is Sam Whitaker the guy who did, Star Killer, or am I thinking of someone else? No, you prefer sarcasm? Sarcasm's fun. Oh! Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale Dimmadome. He's about to be Dimmadome with his Dimma nonsense. I always wanted his car. When I used to watch Fairly Odd Parents, I always wanted his car. You know what's also vast? His big ol' head. Get him! Drag him through the dirt in which he lives. Lord Starkiller? You would be into Starkiller, wouldn't you? Yep. Another inspiring motif. Yes, Whitaker is Starkiller. I have one scene from The Force Unleashed stuck in my head all the time. It's like kind of like the whole thing is where like Starkiller is in the snow. I don't know the context for the scene, but he's like, "You said you'd stay away!" And the Darth Vader just goes, "I lied." I really like that scene. That's a really funny scene. Whitaker is just a big Star Wars nerd and he loves his job. Well, then he's living the dream. He's living the dream. That's all I want. I would love to voice a character in anything. Digital Extremes, get me in Warframe. I'd voice a little guy for you in Warframe. Put me in the game. I'll voice for you, I promise. I'll do it for free. I'll do it pro bono. Please. Alright, let's see what our last dude is. I don't know what his name is, but I bet it's another tree. I'm gonna say it's like a poplar. Does anybody feel like poplar? I know that scene you're talking about with The Force Unleashed. Good. That means that I was close enough that people immediately recognize it. That's one of, I love Darth Vader's "I lied" in that scene. It's so funny. I just have tabs open of all your crushes. This is totally unexpected. I wasn't expecting it. And actually, I'm a little bit afraid. I was so unexpected. Oh, he's hollow. That doesn't count. So one of them can be named Grove or something? I don't like that. One of them can just be named Forest. That's dumb. Dislike. Dislike. I thought they were all going to be different tree species. I'm a little bit disappointed. Even after the Korok ceremony, Hollow remains in the forest, researching potion making. He'll make a potion that replenishes both life energy and magic power for you if you bring him Boko Baba seeds. Anjala, Manjala, Cho Wei. Vader tasked Starkiller with gathering leaders for a rebellion to overthrow the Empire. When he came to kill them, Starkiller was shocked and appalled and upset. Oh no! He trusted Vader! How could he? I lied. I got actually into, I don't know, I think it's old drama. I think it's old Star Wars drama, but I guess in Andor. Has anyone seen Andor? I watched bits of the first episode of Andor and I really liked it, but I don't watch TV, so it's a darn shame. It's a darn shame, so I probably won't see the rest of Andor. But I guess in Andor, an Imperial officer does a no-no and sexually assaults someone. And people were like, "Oh my god, this has no place in Star Wars? Why would you show that in Star Wars?" And one person in particular had a take that, like, Darth Vader wouldn't stand for this. He wouldn't let this happen. Which I think is a really funny take. I'm thinking about it. That's a really funny take. Darth Vader wouldn't let this happen. He would stand against sexual assault. It's like, no, he wouldn't. He wouldn't care. Like, it's beneath him. He wouldn't do anything about it. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? I just thought it was really funny that that is probably old news. That is probably, like, old Star Wars news that no one cares. You would agree with Vader not liking it? You think that Vader... I think that Vader wouldn't care. I think Vader would literally be like, I think that he would dislike it if it gets in the way of the mission. Speaking of Maul and voice actors for the love of the game, Peter Serafinowicz, who played Maul in The Phantom Menace, was a massive fan of Dark Souls, and played Peyton in Dark Souls 2, and is going to be an upcoming Elden Ring movie. He just loves the Souls games, and I'm really excited for him in the Elden Ring movie. I hope the Elden Ring movie is good. I think in my opinion, okay, I'm gonna go back because I think in my opinion, Vader would only care if it makes the Empire undisciplined, because he kills people willy-nilly for failing him or being undisciplined. But if it doesn't get in the way of the mission, he would not care. I think IMO from my character interpretation of Darth Vader, and then Darth Sidious would absolutely encourage it. Like, Sidious would encourage it as a tool of power. As a tool of repression, as a tool of colonial repression. It would definitely get in the way of whatever mission is going on. Probably one-hit KO the dude and move on next half second. It depends. It depends. because it can absolutely be used as a tool of power. A lot of colonial powers use sexual assault as a tool of repression, right? And that's why I think that Sidious would be so into it. He's like, absolutely. You know what I mean? Do it. He would, especially because it makes people that do it worse, and he needs them to be as worse as possible so he can manipulate them. I think Vader himself would never... I mean, we have to remember that Vader is Child Killer 9000. My man has committed horrible moral acts. And he choked his wife. And he doesn't really have a good, healthy idea for what a relationship is supposed to look like anyways. Because his mom was a slave, and his first girlfriend was older than him and also a princess. Of course, colonials, they were mostly British. It's pretty much any... You should read what happened to the Congo. Those... What were they? The Belgians? God bless. Heart of Darkness, read what happened in the Congo. This is European history, Seeker. You can back me up on this. I don't know if they teach it in Denmark. I don't think Denmark had a lot of colonies. I don't think you guys ever got there. Sorry, you were never really a colonial power. Did Denmark have colonies? You're nervous to talk again? Okay, we can move on. We can choose a different subject. I was just thinking about it. We can choose a different subject. If it is making people uncomfortable, we can move on. Well, I just thought it was funny because I ran into that today. The way that fandom talks about things. I don't know if Seeker, like, went to bed, actually. Seeker might have dipped, like, 20 minutes ago. But now I'm interested, and I kind of want to look up if, Anyway, be doing the best dungeon. Yep, I'm doing the best dungeon in Wind Waker for the first time. I feel like there was something in here, but I have to kill these boats. Well, ow! That was rude. I hate that you have to sit here and, like, just kind of sit and get shot at. Oh, it's daytime. But I'm pretty sure there is something in here that... Oh, that went down. Easy game. I can be right up on top of him? No, I was like, I can't... No friendly... I can't hurt myself? I can just be right up on top of him? No, too good to be true. Too good to be true. I'm pretty sure. I might be completely wrong. What island is this? I might be wasting just a bunch of time. What island is this? This is Two Eye Reef. Do I have a chart for Two Eye Reef? Do we have a chart for Two Eye Reef, chat? Triforce charts. I only need one. Isn't the last Triforce chart the wall cannons were doing a lot of friendly fire? Yeah, which is pretty awesome. Makes my life easier. Oh, this one isn't open. Oh, that's near the Constellation place. That's near the Constellation place. That's Bird Peak Rock? Is that Bird Peak Rock? You're ashamed to say you find Vader cute? Vader is incredibly intimidating. He's Captain Intimidation. I think Vader is a really cool character. I don't think you should be ashamed to say it. I think Vader is attractive for a lot of people. He's very cool. Very cool character. I like Vader a lot, actually. I think he's probably my favorite Sith character. Vader is one of my favorites. But I'm just a big Star Wars nerd. Big Star Wars fan. Why is your taste like this? I do not know. I could not diagnose you. It is not my job to, anyways. I don't have a psychology degree. Why are you asking me? I feel like I'd be really bad at psychology or psychiatry. Not, like, bad at reading people. I feel like I have a pretty decent insight as to how and why other people... You want to be his fluffy bird? Is that okay? No, I don't think it's okay. He'd probably kill you. He killed his last wife. He's probably not... Yeah, I think that you could admire him from a distance, but he killed his last wife. More like psychology. Got him. Got him. That's probably where psych, S-I-K-E, came from. Like, unironically, it came from psych. Like, you know? But I was, what was I gonna say? What was I talking about before I got distracted? Oh, psychology. It's not for want of being bad at, like, insight or anything like that. It's because I just be, like, I don't know. Why are you telling me this? Yeah, that's obvious, but I don't know what you want me to do about it. Ooh, that sucks. Oh. Down, down, nothing. Oh. That sounds like a hymn. Gotta learn how to do 6-4. It sounds like a hymn. Oh, wait, my bad. Doesn't that sound like a hymn line? But that's probably on purpose. It's very Bach. It's very Bach. The Earth God's lyric. Oh, sacred head sore wounded. Hello? Oh, great hero, chosen by the Master Sword. My name is Laruto. Hi, Laruto. I am a Zora sage. For an age, I offered my prayers here in the Earth Temple, praying that the power to repel evil would ever remain within the Master Sword. I get one Zora. They're a ghost. And yet, unfortunately due to Ganondorf's evil designs, the Master Sword you hold has lost this power. Is this supposed to be Ruto's, like... It's that floating around... Yeah, it's that floating around 5-1, I think. I agree. Because if you hear the bass line into the resolution, it is super, super perfect authentic cadence. After his defeat at the hands of the Hero of Time, Ganondorf was sealed away, but not for all time. He was revived, and he returned to Hyrule in a red wrath. He attacked this temple and stole my soul, knowing that he had to remove the power contained in the enchanted blade. In order to return the power to repel evil to your sword, you must find another to take my stead in this temple, and ask the gods for their assistance. I'm sorry? She didn't even get to die? Same reason Prelude of Light feels himmy too. One of Ruto's descendants? I'm thinking this might be one of Ruto's descendants. In Twilight Princess, we have Queen Rutella, who I think is also one of Ruto's descendants. So, in one time... Wait, no. Queen Rutella isn't a sage, right? Like, the sages don't really appear the way they do in Ocarina of Time, the way they do in Twilight Princess. You're excited for what's about to happen in this temple? Did you look it up? Did you spoil yourself? No spoilers in chat, please. You must find the one who carries on my bloodline. The one who holds this sacred instrument. She had kids? Nothing can stop the flow of time or the passing of generations. But the fate carried within my bloodline endures the ravages of all the years. It survives. Or maybe she had siblings who had children. No, but Rutella is royalty. Is a royalty. You didn't look it up, you're just excited. The song you just conducted is one which will open the eyes of a new sage and awaken within that sage the melody that will carry our prayer to the gods. Do you hear that drone in the background? It's a good little theme. The door that blocks your way will only open when the sage plays that song. Koji Kondo is hitting hard on the church music right now. May the winds of fortune blow with you. Indeed. It's good theme, Bront. It's good theme. Koji Kondo did good job with music in this one. Like, he always does good job music. Alright. Medley's carrying the harp. They made a big deal about the harp, so we gotta go bother Medley. We gotta go bother Medley. She's playing the harp. Let me in! Oh, my bad. My bad. We gotta go teleport to a dragon. We gotta go teleport to a dragon. I think that's what we need to do. The door didn't seem to open. Well, there's a certain something about the world's most forsaken by the gods having the most devotion to these people. That is good, actually. I really like that. After you bother Medley, don't just warp back this way immediately. Oh, are we gonna go exploring in the ocean? Do you have something to show me, Cobalt? Well, there's some... Yeah, I really like that in Thafin, actually. That speaks to me in a certain way. I like that a lot. Let me go! Slowly. Slowly. Just speed that up a little. It's a neat thing to see. Where are you playing? Do you hear her? Ma'am? Oh, you're playing up there. Okay. Remember we took a picture of the guy? Yeah, we have to go out there. I think, I was like, where the freak is she playing? But it's upstairs! We can give that guy 20 golden feathers now. How about that? How about that? Let's give that guy 20 golden feathers. 20 golden feathers, please. And thank you. I love it. Yes, take this. I'm not impressed with her playing, to be honest. She's practicing. Sure. Really? Are you sure? Yes! I'm gonna stick these little beauties in a letter and send them off right away. I'm gonna tell her all about you, too. I'm so happy, seriously. Your girlfriend is now my girlfriend, brother. It's not much, but please accept this. That's how this works. That's how this world works. I give your girlfriend feathers, she becomes my girlfriend. Get pictured, idiot. You guys talking about Medley playing frickin' stupid freaking harp music. She's so dumb. Alright, where am I going? She's gonna be over here. This is probably the correct way. Wait, I want to see if the chief has anything cool to say. Wait, let's see what the chief has to say about anything or something or nothing at all. How about? Ah, Drink, so you've returned safely. May I assume that you have been checking our postboxes? Since you left, our island has been beset by a plague of monsters, which appear after the setting of sun. Luckily, they have never come during daylight hours, so you may rest safely. Uh-oh. If the harp's such a good instrument, why isn't there a harp too? There's actually quite a few different variations of the harp, such as the lyre, but I understand the joke. We need to be able to do a cool epic cruise. People would say the harp is... You're gonna go give the ninth sister feathers? I want to be... Who's the ninth sister? Is that another Star Wars thing? Is that the Inquisition? God bless, that was hard for me to say. Yeah, those are spin-offs, not sequels. Oh, Drink, you're okay. You know, Prince Kamali's been asking me about your adventures, Drink. I can rest easy now that I've seen you safe and sound with my own eyes. Prince Kamali's turned into a fine young adult, hasn't he? I don't know. One of the Inquisitors, yeah. I haven't seen it! Every conversation still ends up being centered on you, though, Drink. It's because of my gravitational pull and my magnetic charisma. I just leave that sort of effect on people. I grow on you, like black mold. Watching Prince Kamali grows up fills me with pride. but it makes me a little sad as well. I wonder if this is how a mother feels. Medley? You're not that boy's mom. I've seen Komali many times before. He is the boy with the pearl and the dead grandma. Yeah, he's the boy with the pearl and the dead grandma. Oh, but just listen to me go on. How weird I must sound. Embarrassed giggle. You do sound a little weird, girl, but that's okay. You're allowed to be a little bit strange. Well, I'd better continue practicing so that I can be useful around here too. Performing music like this is an important duty of an attendant. Get pictured, idiot. Alright. Would you like to learn a new song? Hey, is that the Wind Waker? Wow! Trink, will you conduct me? I wonder how I'll do. Oh, my bad, my bad, my bad. It's very him. You are weird, we're all weird here. Nobody here is normal. That's very true. I had to make a hymn in college. What a mysterious song. It sounds so familiar. Unfortunately, Medley, you've been added back to the wheel of Samsara. You have reincarnated as a sage. I am awakening your destiny. This is non-negotiable. It's almost as if something I've forgotten is trying to be remembered. Yeah, it's your soul from previous kalpas. This is a new karmic cycle, and it's time to wake up, honey. You gotta fulfill your dharma. Oh, I feel... Holy bejesus, fulfilling your dharma causes you to die and faint? Man, and there I was having such a sweet gig being outside the circle of fate. Yeah, no, seriously, she's gonna have to live in the temple for the rest of time now until she dies. She's a sage. Yeah, imagine if you're a bird girl and then you just see this fish girl. Everybody shut up. They really do. I think he eats them. It's really good. It's really good. I really like that. Just now, a sage spoke to me. She spoke so gently. There's something that I must do. 2 methods of play. I think she was, plucking it to teach her. Like, watch my fingers, follow the pluck. And then Medley, when she got it, went into how it's like bum 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 bum, while Naruto continued to provide the rhythmic background. You're impressed? Yeah, there we go. Good job, Medley. Thanks to you, I've been awakened to the knowledge that I'm a sage of the Earth Temple. Are you just gonna lay on the ground? She does not get back up. She's just gonna lay on the ground for this part. Yeah, take it in stride, girl. There's actually something that I can do to help this world. It's incredible. I bet my teacher knew all about this. The grandmama? Drink, please, you must take me to the Earth Temple. We must hurry and wake the power to repel evil that sleeps within the Master Sword. Give her a moment, it's a lot to take in. Yeah, her soul just literally woke up. Like, her soul woke up.
「
Like, her soul woke up.
」
Like, her soul woke up.
「
Like, her soul woke up. 」 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 Like, her soul woke up. Hey, this is the scene. We actually watched a Wind Waker music theory video last night about why the music in Wind Waker works really well and what oblique motion and droning and pedal tones do for the emotional power of a song. And this was one of the scenes in it. And my sister looked over and she went, "Is this spoilers?" And I was like, "I don't know. I don't know. There's no dialogue on the screen." Let's go now, quickly and quietly. Oh, Komali. I just want him to remember me as a simple attendant. Unfortunately, you're more than that. I don't know how I feel about the chief offloading his parenting duties to Medley, who seems not that much older than Komali. Like, Medley is probably around the same age as Drink, right? Our hero here. I want to talk to her. Drink, what's going on? We must hurry to reach the Earth Temple. Alright, do we have to take her to a place now? Where are we going to take her to? I really don't like the chieftain offloading his parental duties to a girl that seems only a few years older than Komali. If even that, they seem about the same age. Like, Komali is probably only like a year younger than Link. Link is like 10 right now, and Medley seems about 11 or 12. Yeah, she's sailing with me on the boat. I like that too. There she goes. We're going. We're going places. Yeah, I don't know. Something about older daughters being offloaded parental duties by parents who parentify their eldest daughters. I don't know. It bothers me, Bront. There's something about this that bothers me, Bront. Let's go sailing with Medley for a little bit. We're gonna go sailing with Medley for a little bit. We're not, how about we just take her across the ocean too? I don't know if she would have fun getting teleported around. Maybe she would. Maybe she'd think that's really cool. But she can fly, can't she? So, like, being teleported on the winds of the sky is probably not that interesting overall. It's nothing new for her. Oh, did we get a new treasure chart? Does anybody remember if we got a new treasure chart? Also, the instrument that plays in the title screen, I was saying it was like a flute. It's a tin whistle. It's a tin whistle. I think with hacks you can keep her on the boat forever. She gets to sail with us forever. She's our mascot. This is the mascot of our boat. How come we couldn't do this with Tetra? Why did they just lock Tetra up in the freaking... Like, she's been down there for days! We just left Tetra in a hole for days! Did we give her food and drink? Does she have a place to go to the bathroom? Is she just talking to herself down there? Are we gonna get back to Tetra and she's gonna be a little bit loopy from the isolation? Why did we do that to her? We could have just put her on the boat! I'm a little bit upset about that. I'm a little bit upset about that. Oh man. Next time we see Seekers, I gotta ask him about Danish colonial history, because now I'm really interested. I'm really interested in Danish colonial history. The next time we see Seeker, I gotta ask. Is there a treasure near Terror of the Gods, or did we already get it? Did we already get it? All done now. All done now. I probably need to go back to some of the earlier dungeons and see if I got all the treasure charts in them. All done now. Maybe I didn't. Maybe I didn't complete those earlier dungeons. You cannot defeat Ganon until the power to repel evil has been returned to the Master Sword. I too am worried about Zelda as you are. But for now, you must focus on recovering the Master Sword's power. Hurry, Drink. I don't know. Do you guys think we should call her Tetra or Zelda? Something does happen with Zelda next time we see her. Yeah, she's gonna get captured. Like, she's gonna get captured. That's what's gonna happen. And I'm a little bit peeved about it. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen. Don't confirm or deny me. You're just chirping. I'm just chirping over here. That's like a New York pigeon trying to cross the road and it almost gets hit by a taxi. What does everybody think about this comedic scenario? Give this comedic scenario 1 out of 10. If it gets like a 7 or above, we're putting it on the next SNL. That's going to be the next SNL skit. I think I'm going to have Elon Musk play the pigeon, and I'm going to have Jeffrey Dahmer play the taxi driver. How about it? 12? Yep, it's going in SNL. Robin chirping that we're sailing with the bird girl. Amen. Come sail with me. Yep. Where's that island that has the really expensive, stupid stuff? Is that's not Six Eye Reef? Northern Triangle Island, Eastern Fairy Island, Cyclops Reef. It's not Cyclops Reef. It's not Tingle Island. Stonewatcher Island. Can we do Stonewatcher Island? Have we done Stonewatcher Island? North of Greatfish. Rock Spire Isle? I think you're correct. Like, largely, yes. I think you're almost always correct all the time, Cobalt. I'm a bird with a bird girl, that is my daughter. I claim Medley as my daughter. That's what chat says. Chat is now Medley's mother slash father slash parent. And her mother is Masana Tide. I don't know who Masana is. You keep bringing up characters that I don't know who they is. I don't know where Masana Tide is. Is that another Star Wars character? We do wanna wonder. I love Star Wars. I wish it was good. I wish it was good, chat. I was looking at some footage of the HD remake, and I kind of don't like what the ocean looks like in the HD remake. Mother Robin, maybe Robin can be parental. I want nothing to do with world saving, Samsara, Karma, Kalpa stuff. I want out of this, man. I want out of this, man. I never signed up. I never signed up to be stuck in the endless cycle of suffering and rebirth. I think Cobalt just hit Nirvana right in front of us. I think Cobalt has achieved Nirvana right on stream. Man, I don't want none of this. Pieces out. Masana Tide is the name of the ninth sister, the former name of the ninth sister. Oh, so the ninth sister is no longer Masana Tide. But you had a child with Masana Tide, and that child is Medley from Wind Waker. This sounds like deep fandom. This is very deep fandom. Oh, we already done this. Sorry, chat, we already did this. I was going over here for no reason. That was a really poor rendition of Medley's prayer. Achieved? I've been smelling like Teen Spirit for a long time. I don't know any of the words to Smell Like Teen Spirit. I was going to start singing it, but I just realized, like, oh, dang, I don't know any words to that song. I just know that it sounds like, ba-na-na-na, ba-na-na-na, but I don't know what he's saying. This is the truth. I had a kid with a ninth sister. This is real. This is real, chat! We can make a religion out of this. We can make a religion out of this. You had a child with the ninth sister. Oh. I had a child who had a child who had a child of their own. Or whatever, however that song goes. Where's the Zelda game where the magic instrument is a jaw harp? I don't know. But it would be pretty cool. This should be the traveling music. Ah! Enemy! Where was the enemy? I got scared. There's that song that has a jaw harp. I don't, actually. What's the song in Twilight Princess that has a jaw harp? I'm probably heading the wrong way. Am I heading the right way to the forest island? Oh, this is Shark Island. I don't think there's any treasure near Shark Island. I'm easily entertained. Everybody should be easily entertained by the jaw harp. I like the fact that, I think it was Inthafen who said that every single time I play it, it looks like it's coming out of Bee's mouth. That is I really like the idea that Bee can just open her mouth and go. That's a really funny idea. Yeah, she's vomiting the music. She just vomits that sound out there. Just like lays it all over the table. The Hidden Village, yes! Oh my gosh, The Hidden Village is like one of the best songs in Twilight Princess. I am remembering the jaw harp now. Yes, you're absolutely correct. It does have a jaw harp in the back. There's an Avatar The Last Airbender song that has a jaw harp in the back of it that I really like. It's usually associated with the Swamp Benders, which is pretty funny. But yes, you're right. The bum, 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 bum does indeed have a jaw harp in it. I really like that. Medley, listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. The temple ahead is a nest of an evil creature. The same creature that stole the life of your predecessor, the sage. It is a dark and frightening place. That is why, if you do nothing else, then at least do this. If Drink comes near you and presses R to call you, then be silent and follow closely behind him. Yeah, woman, do what you're told. Submit to your man. Oh, wait. Bee vomits up jaw harp sounds like it's a hairball. If Drink presses A, allow him to lift you, and if you need be, fly and carry him through the air. Ooh, like a chicken. And Drink. If Medley gets stuck and cannot continue in the temple, use the Wind Waker to conduct the song you learned in the Tower of the Gods. Do you understand? Oh, the Song of Command. Drink. Protect Medley, and Medley, protect Drink. The power to repel evil shall surely be returned to the Master Sword. He's like, yeah, if Medley dies in here, we don't get another chance. She doesn't have any kids. Komali doesn't count. Like, the previous sage had a whole bloodline to pull on. Medley's it. She's like 11. If she's dead, she's gone. I'm gonna not do the joke because I will be exploded. Oh, yep. Unfortunately, you will die. I guess you better be ready to die. Is a super common bass line. I like when she plays. Thank you for playing for us. Is it gonna blow up? Oh, no, it just fell apart. I thought it was gonna blow. That bass line is super common, like, counterpuntal bass line. Bye! I always liked how she sways when playing her own, like, yeah, like she's doing it, she's keeping time. She's keeping time. Whenever I did juries or recitals, I would often have my hand up keeping time, and they would tell me not to do that. Like, you can have a little bit of movement, but I shouldn't be having my hand up like I'm conducting myself. But it made my life so much easier when I did it. So Ah, I see. So this is going to be the first time we're going to pick her up and have her leap us across. Juries always stress me out. Same! Juries were always the worst thing on the planet. I hated, because they always, without a doubt, picked the songs that I was worst at. Like, they always picked the ones that I was no good at. Medley, you were supposed to come with. Do I have to pick her up through doors? Or is it because she was in an animation? Medley, you were supposed to come with. Don't look at me like that. You're the one who stayed. I do have to pick her up and go through doors. She was in an animation. She'll follow if... There, you stay there. I'm gonna go deal with these guys. Guys! That sounds like a didgeridoo. I hope that's a didgeridoo. I don't know what's being talked about. So juries was if you do music in college, juries is a thing where all the music doctors of musicology and various other things come together and they judge you on how good you do singing song. Hey, here's all the professors that are much better than you in a small room. Sing French perfectly. That's exactly what it is. Here's a guy who has studied music for 20 years. Singing his favorite song was always, I always hated it. Because there was this one guy, and he never did it on purpose, but he would be like, oh, I love this song. This is one of my favorites. Sing it for me. And it's like, and it's always like, oh no, it's not going to be his favorite rendition of it. It's not. I'm just a music student. And because of my voice range, because of my voice part, I always had to have a spiritual. I always had to have a spiritual. Every time. It was either that or moody, dramatic German art songs. Lieden? I think it's Lieden? Well, drink. I'm not very confident, but I think I should try to fly. I'll fly where you tell me to. Just tap A to keep me airborne. Okay, whenever you're ready. Just use the Wind Waker to guide me. I think it's Lieden. I don't know. A lot of music and music terms are just song. Like chanson and, there we go. If you had to do it, I would cry because my tone sucks. I'm more good with German metal music. Amen. Oh god. My bad. My bad. I sang tenor, so it was exclusively love songs or songs about heartbreak. Yep! Yep, I really liked when I got to do opera. Well, drink... okay, we got this. We got this. What 4-4? Oh, do you want me to do the command? But can she get across? Oh, wait. So... oh, wait. Okay. I don't even remember how that goes. That's a command melody. I am now Medley! Interesting. So, does she have any attack moves? Can she pick up this cool sword? No, she can't. She has no cool attack moves. I threw the birdie. I'm in her head right now? Oh, I don't know about that. I don't like that the command melody allows me to literally possess people. Where's Medley's consciousness? Where's Medley's consciousness right now if I'm hijacking her brain? Does she feel like I'm in there, puppeting her body? I don't like that at all. I don't like that at all, chat. Drink does the same animation when controlling a seagull too. So is it only birds? Can only birds be controlled by man? Oh, my bad. My bad. Okay, I'm gonna have to figure out how to get past the first puzzle of the dungeon. We're gonna have to figure this one out, chat. We're gonna have to figure this one out. The first puzzle of the dungeon. Oh, I need to fly before. Only creatures that can fly, it seems. Let's go up, 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 let's go up. Okay. There's 2 switches and you get 2 pawns? Are we calling Medley a pawn? Am I supposed to... I mean, I can try using the Deku Leaf. Can you stay here, girly? Drink, I'm feeling a bit more confident now. I'm not sure how high I can fly while carrying you, Drink, but I'll do the best that I can. Just pick me up and jump, okay? You're all the way over there, ma'am. Okay, so you can come back. You're calling Drink a pawn, too? How many pawns do you got? Okay, let's try... Okay, so let's try to fly over to 1. Nope, bad. Bad. Sorry, Medley, that was bad on my part. That was bad. I can't believe they took the Princess Ruto mechanic and made it an entire dungeon. Like, I guess it was... Medley has another ability, too, regarding her harp. Can she cast light beams? That's what she does in Hyrule Warriors. She casts light magic with her cool harp. Come on. You can make it, girly. Great job. Thank you. I'm trying my best. We're learning. We're learning in real time. I don't know why you need me to command you to do this. You should be able to figure it out yourself. Yay! Okay. Maybe I should have kept controlling her so that she would come off the platform. She doesn't really seem to want to do anything on her own. Learning! I'm learning the dungeon. We're figuring it out one by one. Unfortunately, Link is the only one with agency of the wheel. Kind of true. Unfortunately, yeah, that's probably incredibly correct. Let go! Return! Let's go, baby! Bam. Uh-oh. Scary. Uh-oh. Scary. Scary. Oh, that's a lot of gear. What is this guy? Oh. My man can reform! He is beyond my power. How are these men? Oh, wait. Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring, Elden Ring. In the light, in the light, in the light. No, she's fine. Elden Ring, come here. Come here. You're nothing to me. You're nothing to me. Easy game. Easy freaking video game. Too dark in color. But if you play Elden Ring, you know that in the light they become... Oh, Mirror Shield. I think that's what we get in here, right? Are we going to get the Mirror Shield in here? Because we know that... I want the mirror shield. I hope it's the mirror shield. Wait a second. No, it's not. Okay, Medley, you almost got it. Girly. Yeah. You're so good, Girly. She's the mirror shield. But I can also, like, brute force my way through it. No, come back, Girly. Bad. Thank you, but you didn't need to do this. She seems distressed when she does that. Ow. I wanted to do it the hard way. The reflection is strong enough to burn? Oh, I hit it with the harp and it didn't... What do you mean it's strong enough to burn? Aww. He's not catching fire. Can you open treasure chests? Why not? We don't get a Medley opening treasure chest animation? That's literally so sad. Try it on those curtains. That sounds fun. I don't know about that. Medley, you were hiding the dungeon map in there? I don't know about that. Yep. Yeah, don't look at me like that. You're the one standing right there. Whoops. Can we kill the dong helmet men with this? I want to know if we can kill the dong helmet men. No, they don't seem to care very much. This is like in Ikana Canyon, if it works. Maybe only on specific curtains? Hold it on them for longer? How long? They're not even reacting. This is actually really hard to control. I'll hold it on them for 9 minutes, okay, chat? You ready for me to hold this on them for 9 minutes? It actually is super hard for my thumb. Maybe not these curtains. Try it on the wood, on the pot, and the dong helmet man. Maybe I need fire arrows? I can try fire arrows. But the dong helmet man is probably correct. I bet it can. I just don't know how long it would take. Interesting. I'm wondering if you're supposed to have Medley fly up there and she can grab him, but we can also do this. You're just standing there, man. I don't know why I get these songs so mixed up in my own head. I don't know why I do that to myself. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Like, realistically, it should be pretty easy for me to... Ah! Look at that. Look at that. Easy game. There's nothing there, but she can't have this. Oh, she actually can't even pick up... Okay. She just can't pick up anything. That's really sad, Medley. They kind of shafted you in this. That's really sad. I wish that you could, you know, interact with your world. Ah! Hello, sun and moon, moon and sun. Very nice. Ah! Okay. Sun and moon, moon and sun. Pokemon games I've never played. Never played them. Just never touched them. I don't know if they're good. I don't know if people like them. Ah, so we need to hit those together. Huh. Sedge. Interesting. Okay. So can't do that yet, it looks like. Ah! Dangerous. Dangerous. Wait, can you... Dangerous. Dangerous down there. This is all very new to me. Okay. Keep doing that. Yeah, keep doing that. Thank you. You're very helpful. Alright. You can stop doing that. Bye. Interesting. Fun mechanics. Fun... You can stay there. God, I love their dumb, like, Halloween, Spirit Halloween. When she's reflecting, like, she'll keep reflecting in that direction. That's what I assumed was going to happen, because, it seems like at a later point you need to have two people reflecting light together. And that's only going to happen if, you can have her remain on target when you switch off of her. Can I not grab this? There we go. That's what I want to see, baby. Nice that the command melody gets more use out of the single dungeon you got it. A lot of times Zelda items like just become useless after the dungeon you get them in, but not so in this game so far. A lot of the items have had usage in other places, sometimes so unexpectedly that I forget that they're there. Like in Tower of the Gods, where it took me who knows how long to figure out the Deku Leaf part, because I just forgot I had the Deku Leaf. I really like that a lot. This dungeon has two rooms you like. One is fun and the other is fun. Oh, great. Uh-oh. Are these... Oh, my girl! Touch not my woman! This guy comes up in the club and smacks your girl on the butt. What do you do? Yeah, Twilight Princess Battletop is really bad for that. Okay. Well, he smacked my woman on the butt and then took me to the front. So I guess I really lost out on that one, huh? No, this is just going back to the entrance. Yeah, okay, bye. Ah. Medley, are you still in there? Yeah, she's fine. These things are scary. They're a scarier rendition of the creepy things. I'm on fire. Okay. I thought these were shadow-based enemies, but they're just, No! I didn't mean to do that! Oh! You can parry the Floor Master hands, but it's so mega risky. They probably insta-killed him, though. I want to try that. I want to try to get a parry insta-kill. That sounds cool. But oh my gosh. I was not expecting, like, you just step on that portal, and yeah, you get portaled. Are you gonna do your thing? Okay, what are you gonna do? Are you looking at medley? Is that what you're trying to do? He's more interested in the bird, right? Yeah. He wants my bird woman. You coming out of your little hell portal? Red paper or blue paper, sir? No, 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 no. Red paper or blue paper, sir? You want to come over here? Does the light do anything to them? So that hand wants my daughter? That hand wants to smack my wife! Come here. Come here. No, the light does nothing. He only comes out... He doesn't seem super interested in us right now, so let's go get our bird wife. Bird wife. Wife good. Are coming over here to mess with us? Dude, you looking at my wife? Bro! You looking at my wife, dude? Okay. He seems to be patrolling that area. When the chord blocks play in the music, it sounds like a Halo 1 sniper. Yeah. What is the name of that song? Yeah. Okay. So can we not do that until we have the mirror shield? Because I'm pretty sure that's what we get in here. We're gonna get the mirror shield. Unless... Can Medley open doors by herself? I don't know why I do that every time. What the frick? Maybe if I could remember the music, there would be so much just downtime cut. If I just remembered the songs right out the gate instead of having to remind myself how they work and stuff. It doesn't look like she can go through doors by myself or by herself. Medley, quick song of healing. Quick song of healing. Where? In the background music? Medley is your daughter, but Masana is your wife, and wife good. She's a tall and strong woman. You love that. Yeah, that's not surprising. Right, wife. Life good. Wife fight back. Kill, wife. Wife gone. Think about wife. Regret. I didn't mean to leave her behind. In your floundering with a baton, you played the song of healing. That's pretty funny. I didn't even notice. Bing bong, bing, bing bong, bing, bing bong, bingle bing. Touch not my wife. I know not. Can these ones be instantly goo room? There's a goo puzzle in the goo room. I'm pretty sure I think I have an idea of what I'm supposed to do. Use those men as blocks! Oh, okay. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Easy game. Easy game. Easy freaking game. Don't touch my wife. Don't touch my wife! Woo! That worked out. Okay. You get to stay in the corner. Yep. Oh, he was coming for it. Ah! Stop it. Stop it. Stop trying to grab me. Easy puzzle for babies. Can't get rid of that. I need a stuck, man. It's stuck. Door stuck. If you were Medusa, you put a block puzzle in my room with petrified statues as the blocks. That would be really cool. Maybe you should be Medusa. Have you ever considered becoming Medusa? I should probably actually do this. Sorry guys, I know I usually have the sail there. It's kind of like a security thing, but unfortunately I need multiple items for this dungeon, so we're gonna have to put the sail in the back pocket. I like Medusa as a creature. Medusa's a cool creature. Very nice. Very nice. If only I get to be one single Medusa and not the main one. You want there to be like a whole cadre of Medusae, like many Medusas, Medusae, Medusipides. I think you're gonna have to fly, girl. We're gonna play this a lot in this dungeon, huh? I was just saying how good it is they're using the command melody again, and then I was like, oh wait, we're doing nothing but the command melody. How come you can't open chest, girl? Why? No. Unless instead of commanding... Yeah, okay. Interesting. Interesting indeed. And we can do that on the other side over here. Because there's a thing in here. Oh! Teleporting! We can teleport. Alright! Easy game, easy life. Now we can teleport around in the dungeon. They're really layering on the mechanics here, huh? That's pretty fascinating. There are many things that the mirror shield can do in this one. Very nice. Alright, Medley, you're gonna have to get up there. Yep. Oh! This time she didn't bump her head. Ow! I bumped mine. Someone's got a bump. Still betting Medley will get captured and you have to rescue her. What if this is a no capture run? What if Medley never gets captured? Then what are you gonna do? Hey, drink. Do not worry about straying away from Medley in the depths of the temple. Just relax and open your dungeon map. As long as you have the compass, you can easily confirm her whereabouts. You appear on the compass, Medley? Good for you. Let's leave you down here. You stay there. Whoa! Pose? Are these what pose look like in this game? Oh! Possessed! Possessed! That's pretty interesting. I am now a ghost. I have become Poe the Ghost. Fascinating. I want to bet that those guys are weak to the light, is what I would assume. Hopefully you can see something of your interest. You're proud of your bird daughter. You see something. See what of your interest? Ah! I don't know how to deal with them. Straight up, just don't know how to deal with Poes in this one. At least they kind of kill themselves when they have possessed you. You don't have to deal with them any longer, which is pretty neat. But it is silly that they do that in the first place. Yarg! I'm cursed! Good Ocarina of Time reference in chat. Thank you for the Ocarina of Time reference. I'm gonna get very used to the. At least it's not like as long as the Elegy of Emptiness. It's only 4 notes. I don't know if y'all remember the Elegy of Emptiness. Yeah, no, actually the Elegy of Emptiness was not only a 6 or however many note song it was. It wasn't like the other Ocarina songs where. It's so hard to get her to point at things I actually want destroyed. Because it's so finicky. 8 note? Yeah, it was an 8 note song, and it wasn't like it was like an actual you have to follow the friggin'. Oh, you know what I mean. Oh man. For some reason, all energy out the door. Don't know where it went. I was too excited earlier. Too excited earlier. Too hasty by far. Have you guys ever read that? It was the what is that? Right, left, right, down, right, up, left. See? Thank you. Thank you for proving my point. Okay, but the problem is how are we gonna... Okay, so I think what needs to happen... Realistically, what needs to happen is that she points down at my mirror shield, and then my mirror shield catches the light and goes the other way. That's 7 notes? Right, left, right, down, right, up, left. Yes, it is. You are correct. Right, left, right, down, right, up, left. 7 notes. I want ladder to go down. Oh, this is the fun room? Should I have Medley with me, or should she stay behind? Oh well, bye. Oh! I see! Lego, Lego, Lego. Die beast. I see, this place sucks. Okay, cool. Amazing. Oh, no. Oh, okay. There's a key in here! Woo! Do these guys, if they get hit by, like, fire, die? They... No, they do not care. They do not care. Don't you dare, don't. Okay, they do not care. Yeah, the big hoop earrings. It's very interesting. I don't know what aesthetic this game has taken, but it's not like the stereotypical Legend of Zelda aesthetic. You know what I mean? I want to say there's almost like some Native American. There's a lot of tribal aesthetic in it. I don't know if Native American is exactly the right one, because there's a lot of like geometric design. It kind of reminds me of Aztec in particular, but I don't know. Hit him with your boomerang. Okay, that might be interesting. I didn't know that the boomerang would have an interaction with them. Readeds. Okay, come with me. Come with me, and you'll see a world of pure procrastination. Come with me! Oh, nope, never mind. She does not come with me. She stays behind. More redeads for you to consume. Please do not eat the redead. Oh, hey. You look like you belong in Ikana Canyon. Oh, interesting. Whoop, spinning. Spinning. I missed. Okay. He does not seem to care about the hammer. I thought the hammer would make him jiggle. Ah! Okay, we got one hit in. So that hit this guy with your boomerang or a redead? That was pretty funny. This dude, funny boomerang interaction? Okay. Ah! Huh, the boomerang really made that simpler, didn't it? You're tired? Good night, good night. Have a good sleep. Thank you for coming in to say hello. It is a little bit late, isn't it? It is quite a bit late, isn't it? I think the boomerang might... Oh, hey! Are they weak to their own clubs? Does not seem so. That's pretty funny, though. Yeah, but they are quite a bit weak to the boomerang. Wow! The boomerang makes them way easier to deal with. That was a good pull, Cobalt. The boomerang makes it way easier to deal with. Smack this skull with your hammer, too. I'll try it. Oh! So you can get an instant kill with the 1-2 boomerang hammer combo, huh? That's pretty neat, actually. That's really cool. I like that a lot. The 1-2 boomerang hammer combo just instantly kills those guys, huh? Easy game. Easy freaking game. Link, Master of Arms. Yep, and this one, it really feels like it. Yep, I knew it. Mirror Shield. On there! It's the Mirror Shield! You could get in this one! That's awesome! I love the fact you can get it in this one! Oh, does it permanently replace our other shield? That's kind of sad. That's kind of sad if it permanently replaces your other shield. Wind Waker and Mirror Shield is neat looking. Boomer hamburger combo meal. What? Boomerang hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper Big Mac Whopper. I heard twinkling, but I guess it's the sun above me. I thought that was an item. But 'tis not true. 'Tis not true. Hamburger cheeseburger Big Mac Whopper. Aww. These guys live once more. That's pretty fun. I don't know. I don't know if these guys need to be hit by, like, light to make them vulnerable. Why do they call it a mirror shield? When you shield the mirror light and light of the shield. When you oven the hot food of cold eat the food. Fun fact, you can aim in first person when aiming light reflection acid. That is a fun fact. Let's do this right. Why did the Poe make that sound? Did you hear that? The Poe made that sound. It went, I didn't like that at all. Don't touch. Yeah, they make that sound. They go, At least this menu is normal when I'm possessed. At least, and you can just wait it out in there, apparently. Burn, beast! Oh, they get... Look at them go. That's awesome. That's awesome. And look at them run around all scared. All scared. Okay, let's see what we got here. Medley, I'm gonna stand in the center of the floor, and you're gonna shine a light at me. You got that? Light makes them tangible and able. I thought so. And, like, this room is kind of gonna but you don't really get a lot of opportunity for Medley to get there without being attacked, unfortunately. So it's not like, at least the, Stop it! This is probably the most scuffed way. Also remember your hurricane spin and will come and clutch in this dungeon? Interesting. I'm wondering what it will do. Okay. We're gonna need her again. Nice. Okay. We're gonna need her again for the rest of this. I have tried to use the hurricane spin a few times in combat. It has never worked out. It never works out for me. Just doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything. No. I wasn't done controlling your brain yet. I pressed the wrong button. I wasn't done controlling your brain yet, girl. I needed you to do your thing. Yep. Yeah. How about like that? We'll work with it like that. Very good. I don't know what's back there. Oh, it's just money. Okay. All that extra effort for a couple of rupees is not bad. Its niche in this dungeon is its niche. Nice. Would you like to come with me? You can stop doing what you're doing. Huh. Well, sure. Huh. I wonder if there's anything up there. I saw her stupid beak. Her stupid beak was coming in. I know that there's something that we need to do here. That can only be... Nope! My girl! God, these guys got a lot of health. My woman! Okay. Sorry they keep grabbing you. I don't know... It isn't cool and I don't like it. Alright. Now that we have this, we can do this. Isn't that exciting? I wonder if this is like a treasure chart or something. I don't want to forget any treasure chests in this dungeon. Because we're getting close to the end of collectibles. I feel like the shadows on these... Oh, it's a joy pendant. It's a joy pendant. Very exciting, chat. We're getting amazing stuff. I love it so much. We're getting so many collectibles. What do we got? 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 I want to see the map. Oh yeah, we have to press up. There's, it looks like we did quite good clearing up this entire first area. Okay. If she goes into the gas, will she die? If she gets gassed, does she get, like, gassed? She dies. I hope not. That would be really bad. Bad ending for Medley. Or is she immune to gas? Perfect. She's a bird. She's got good lungs. I think birds... I don't know. Do birds have what we call good lungs? Or are they just working like... They just are. I don't know. I actually don't know that. That is not a bird fact I am privy to. That is not a bird fact I am super privy to. Watch out. Evil bubbles. I love the sound effect. Oh, these ones curse, huh? I don't know how to deal with that. Can we shoot them with a bow? No. Nope. Huh. We need a light to kill those things, huh? That's not great. I know cardinals are infamous for having less breathing of hazardous material before the... Oh, canaries! I was like, is that cardinals? No, it's canaries. Yeah, but canaries are little, right? That's why they... Well, this wasn't good. This was not my best idea, Medley. This was actually a pretty poor idea of mine, Medley. I need you to draw aggro, Medley. Yep, thank you for drawing aggro. Medley's tank. She can't take damage. Okay, we're just gonna have to run across with her and hope for the best. What happens if she goes over here? Nope. It does look like there's supposed to be something over there, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Yeah. Not ideal, but at least it doesn't deal damage. It just seems to curse you. You can't use items now, idiot. Can't use items now, idiot. You fell to the bottom. I'm wondering if we could... I want to know what's over there. It's probably nothing, but I want to see if we can make it. It's probably, yeah. You think when I shot the bubble I hit the chain instead, that I can kill the bubbles? Yeah, it's just items. Okay, interesting. I'm fine with that, actually. Scary. Oh! He just bounced right off, huh? Let's try shooting him this time. That time I definitely hit the chain. Nope. They take no damage. They take no damage. They're immune. Very sad for us. It's a sad day, chat. Might be able to beat him up with a sharp point stick flying at my cat. You would think. I think that's what bubbles are usually weak to. Thanks, Medley. You're really good at opening the doors. I still don't like the fact that you have lips, though. You would have looked much better with a full beak. Anyways, enough about your face. Let's go. Ah! Yes. Very good. You can stay over there. God, they just... Yeah. I like that a lot. It just bounces off their head. They just like, thunk. Okay. They're scary in this one. Difficult to deal with. Yeah, Dick, you're doing, boy. Donk. That's not what I needed. I didn't need you to do that. This is so hard to control, guys. You don't understand. I'm literally... Yeah, I don't want it to be that jittery. It just is. I want the red rubies! Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. What? What are you yelling about? Who's yelling? Can you aim in first person? Probably. I can try it. With reflecting the light. Yeah, that's a little bit easier. That is a little bit better. That isn't as horrible to do. Are you throwing things at me? Dude. Rude. Okay, whatever. I don't like that room. He's throwing stuff at me. Does she, like... Does she, like, call out at you if... Yeah, it sounds like she's saying, wait! Okay. Where... I gotta be careful in this room, huh? Holy bejesus, this is terrifying. Okay. Oh! Smokey! Oh, my bones. Ah, I need my bones. It was a maze. It was amazing. Ah. But how do I get that treasure chest? I want that treasure. Do we have to kill all the handmen? Do you see? I think we're gonna have to kill all the handmen. Ah, you tried to grab something else, huh? How many more handmen do we have? Quite a few. I think it would be so funny if they had like a random interaction with an item. Like you could drop a bomb in the hole and then they just die. That would be really funny. I think it's interesting that they want to grab the item so bad to throw stuff at me. That is weird that they're like, yeah, we gotta grab the skulls to kill him. Maybe it's so that they don't just immediately grab me and it's game over. As the kids say, ah, remind me to take a drink. Yes, as the kids say. Yes, I am quite familiar with what the kids say about hydrating or dehydrating, I'm pretty sure. Gotta take care of the old voice. It's, the thing that makes life worth it or whatever. Whatever. What do we got? Treasure chart. Treasure. I love treasure, everybody. Very exciting. Go to that area and rely on this chart to guide you to the spot. We got another treasure chart. That's a good find, actually. That's gonna be good. We need treasure chests, and we need to continue filling out our charts. I don't know how many treasure charts this place has, but finding more is always useful. All right, let's see if there's a similar thing in here. We just need to run so it seems. Yeah. So it seems. Okay. Yep. And the light shone in the darkness, and the darkness could not comprehend it. What's in here? Burn, baby, burn. Alright, so I think this... There's little scorpions on these. Why is there little scorpions? What do the scorpions mean? They look like little gomas, I guess. Maybe these are little gomas? But I wonder what that means. What does that mean, Miyamoto? What was the lore? What's the lore? There's no item or treasure chest here. I'm sure that's really important for the next room. If I go up to the top, will Medley follow me? Or do I have to throw her up to the top? Like, how much does she... It's the Earth Temple, and scorpions are Earth-related? That probably makes sense. This is very Ikana Canyon. You know what I mean? The burning of the, things, the light, the constant death, the Stalfos. It feels very Icona Canyon. From hit game Majora's Mask. Come on, keep coming. Ugh, I have to throw it up. I have to throw up this bird woman. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't that bad. I was overreacting. It was super easy to get her up there. I was being a baby about it, and I didn't need to be. Super freaking easy, chat. Okay. Oh, evil bubble. Evil bubble. No one alive. I like these. These versions of the Poe are really funny. Why did they go... I do gotta ask, though, why did they go... They only have 2 modes. They go... Or they go... And I don't know if I like that. You're human now. Well, I'm not sure how to explain this. I think the light that I reflect off my instrument can be redirected using your shield, Link. Is this the time? Is this the time or the place, Medley? Is this the time? Do you think this could prove useful? I hope you're not offended by my suggestions. I just want to be helpful. You can take your people-pleasing and shove it. I gotta kill some ghosts, okay? You're doing fine. You're a very good help in this dungeon. But there's monsters. Okay, we're good. Okay, what was that? You were fine.
Come on!
I don't want to, like, have her follow me, but he's always like, come on! One down. And another one gone, another one gone. I don't know what charge up and actual attacking means. Are you saying that I should use a hurricane blow? Lovingly go that way. Weird. 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 Doesn't want me to go that way. Maybe you can do this mechanic that you actually learned? No, I'm not gonna do any mechanics that I've learned ever. It's just not in my style, I think. Yeah, okay, so she was telling me that because I need to bounce it off of me and into her, I think. Or bounce it off of her and into me. I don't remember. Okay, hey, you stand there. Because they're very specific about the angles on here, which is better than them not being specific on the angles, I think. In my humble opinion, I like that. So that we have to do that. Medley doesn't react unless light is already hitting her. Okay. Good job. Thank you for your help. Let's go through here. This is gonna be a room full of bad guys, right? This is gonna be a room full of bad guys, right? This is gonna be a bad guy room? Don't touch Medley! She's literally a non-combatant! You guys do not observe the Geneva Convention! This is a scary haunted house! Yeah, that was worth a red rupee. That was worth... Ah! Don't do it, 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 don't do it. I don't like these guys. Maybe it wasn't worth a red rupee after all. Well, I guess there was a yellow rupee too. Come on, pop! I want you to turn into an item. Yay! Oh, there's another one. He did not care. They look like they'd be Cajun. I could kind of see it. I could kind of see it. Explode into an item! Do it! Do it! I demand it! I demand it! I think it's safe, quote unquote, for you to follow me. Ow. Maybe not, actually. You should probably stay over there. There's a big guy coming. You go hit yourself on a wall over there. There you go. That was fun, right? You liked that? Alright. Very good. Boomerang's pretty useful in this one. Boomerang's pretty ding-dang useful in this one. Pretty nice that there's a lot of items you can use on those guys to make that fight easier. That's really cool. Good job using all your items, Legend of Zelda. Sometimes later games have issues with that, where that you can brute force your way through that enemy. You don't need to do it that way, but it's cool that you can decide to fight that guy using like 4 of your available items, and it's satisfying to get it all done like that. That's really cool. You're fine. You'll walk it off. Because of the hymn-like structure of the tune, it's actually really easy to remember. I like how violently the rocks like glow, like they're gonna blow up and then they just fall apart. That's pretty funny. There's a second 6-4 song. Think that one might be easier to remember. It might be easier to remember because this one's already pretty easy to remember. How are we doing for treasure? Pretty ding dang good, guys. We're doing great for treasure. We're getting all that treasure. Medley! Alright, let's go down. You okay, Medley? Yeah, you're fine. Oh, scary. This is the question, though. Is there anything at the bottom there? There's a scary hand. There's a couple of scary hands, but it doesn't look like there's anything else. Probably should avoid it for the most part. Probably should have avoid it for the most part. Doesn't look that rewarding to go down there. Okay. Mirror puzzle? Yes? Yes? Yeah, I don't think there's anything down there either. Just seems like a bad place to end up. Just seems like a bad place to end up. Okay. Maybe we should have had... Yeah, maybe we should have had Medley follow us. Yeah, I just was looking at it and I was like, dang, I think I might need my bird wife. Oh, is she at the top now, though? My bird wife! No joke, no sarcasm. This room is cool. It looks cool. It looks cool. It looks like it would be fun. I have to go get my bird wife. I have to go get my bird wife. In Ocarina of Time, we had a fish wife. In this game, we have a bird wife, fish wife, bird wife, fish wife, bird wife, fish wife, fish. Come on. Go straight up if you would. If you would. Oh. Would you look at that? Screaming from the nonsense. That was totally sensical. There was a real through line in that thought. Alright, let's go this way. Are you ready, birdwife? Down we go. Good job. Did you see how heroically my ankles took the fall? I hope you're impressed, birdwife. All right, where should we put you? Where should we put you? I don't know what it's like down here. We're gonna have you down here. Yeah, you hit a wall. You're fine. You're fine. You're whatever. Drink screams, for he does not know. Yeah. I have to go at a slight angle because of the camera angle, I guess. I didn't realize that I had done that to myself. Where does this one need to go? I love myself a little bit of a didgeridoo. Didgeridoo. I like weird instruments. I like the stranger instruments. Didgeridoos. Obviously the jaw harp. Interesting. Gonna need some light. Okay, so what do we need to do? Medley, what do we need to do? Medley, what do we need to do, darling? Let's see what we got. How about you stand right there while I go up here? Oboes? Oboes are fine. Oboes are fine. They're not my favorite instrument in the world, but they're fine. I think oboes are still a little bit too mainstream for me, unfortunately, because I'm a dirty, 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 disgusting hipster. I think oboes are still a little too mainstream for me. I'm talking like bagpipes. Okay. Yeah, you can stay right there. Harpsichord and hurdy-gurdy, obviously. Harpsichord, we had an actual harpsichord at my college. We had people who could play the harpsichord. That was, always really nice. For when we were doing 16th or 17th century music. To have an actual harpsichord for it instead of like pretending with a big fan of the Celesta. Isn't that game about lesbians or something like that? Am I misremembering that? Hurdy-gurdies are so cool. No, that's a game about the trans woman can double jump. Is she not a lesbian? I thought most trans women could double jump. Was I wrong about that? We got a treasure chest! I wonder what's inside. We just got some treasure. We just got some treasure. We just got some treasure. I wonder what's inside. No, that's true. That's what I thought. That's why they have to take so many hormones. The double jump. Purple rupee! It's not amazing, but it works. It works. It's fine. It's whatever. This opened up. Why did this open up? It's not doing anything, though. How am I supposed to, if Medley comes off the button, does it stay open? This is the question. This is the question we must answer for ourselves. Who knows? Who knows? Probably not. Yes, but big if true. Big if true. Ah! So it does. Medley, come help out down here. Why don't you come help out? Let's see what we need. We need... Yep. I want you to shine a light. Oh, I see. They want you to shine a light there. Okay. Okay. Still not necessarily the correct place for her to shine it. Okay. Perfect. No notes. They're really pushing this mirror puzzle to the best it can be. Is this why the mirror shield never returned? They knew they hit peak in Wind Waker and just never did anything with it? Is there any other game with a mirror shield? Or is this the last mirror shield of 3D Zelda? I mean, yeah, I guess they were just like, yeah, we can't surpass what we did with it in Wind Waker. We just hit the best we could do. With the mirror shield. If so, that's really funny. That's a really funny idea to me. Yeah, look at that. Okay. I think I see. I see what's I think I see what's happening here! To quote Rosie O'Donnell from, Tarzan. Shooby-doo! Does Tears of the Kingdom count? It should. I didn't know that the mirror shield returns in Tears of the Kingdom. But is it like a mirror shield or is it like a Sheikah Slate ability? And is it necessary for puzzles or can you just completely ignore it? Shooby-doo! I wanna be like you! That's King Louie though. I don't know why I'm singing King Louie when I was thinking of it returns. Like how I'm gonna return in Avengers Doomsday. They initially wanted King Louie to be played by Louis Armstrong, but then they decided, maybe that's a bad idea. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know if Louis Armstrong was still alive in, like, the 60s. Does anybody remember? But I did hear that that was the idea, that they wanted to have Louis Armstrong play King Louie in the Jungle Book. But I don't know if he was even still alive, so that might just be an incorrect rumor. That might just be an incorrect rumor that I regurgitated. It sounds plausible, though. And that's all that matters, right? Plausible deniability. What room is this? What is this hell cave? Do the Redeads react poorly to light? Please up. Please give me uppies. Thank you. Yeah, this will be fine. Yeah, this will be fine. I wanted to wake all of them up at once. Hit one with my grappling hook. Do I just take his head off? Please tell me I just take his head off. Nope. But it would have been cool. Oh, hit one of the coffins with the grappling hook? I was a little bit late to that. Are they gonna hurt each other? I might have made this really difficult for myself. Please let me get it. Nope. It won't let me hit it. Could have had one down. One down. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe they're all back together. Dude, we're getting the band back together. Yeah, I think this is just a treasure chest. I hope it's a good treasure chest. Aw, he popped my treasure thing. Jerk. I'm trying to kill it. Yeah, this one was so close to being dead. I'm getting greedy. I want him to fall over already. The boomerang is actually so useful for these guys. God bless. God bless. The boomerang is so good for these guys. That's really cool. I like that the boomerang stays useful. Because a lot of the times, the boomerang just immediately gets outshadowed by the bow. But it's useful in this one. It stays useful even for later game enemies in ways that the bow is not. Because the bow requires ammunition and the boomerang does not. That is a treasure chart! That's a pretty good find. That's a pretty good find. Another treasure chart. We do need a bunch of those. I don't know. I think we might need like 12 more or so. That feels right. That feels right. I need Medley. I need Medley. She needs to come over here and help me. You're almost done with this dungeon if it helps. Yes, indeed, I am. It is really cool. I liked this dungeon a lot. This is a cool dungeon. This is a very cool dungeon. This is a very cool dungeon. I think that's every chest in here, I want to say. Ooh. Using the mechanics are a little bit finicky. Yep, the last is the boss key. Wow. Not bad, not bad. Depending on how long the boss takes, it took us about like an hour and a half to get through this. The next dungeon is cool too, not as cool, but it has the best boss theme. Oh, I didn't even notice that the different bosses had different themes. That's my bad. If I didn't notice that. You would think I would know the notes, but how many times I've heard it, but I'm just making it up. I know the rhythm. I don't know the notes. The notes don't stick in the head, but the rhythm does. Almost. There you go. The HD remake of the next... The HD remake of the next boss theme ruins it? Uh-oh. They got the music wrong? God. Why do they always do that? Did they make it... The pacing is ruined? There's no build-up? It just goes straight... Huh. I don't know what the... I will listen to the next boss's theme when we kill it, and then compare it to what the HD remake did. Because that is interesting to me. I know that the Demon Souls remake ruins a lot of the music for me. And it's like, it is... what it is, right? Like, Demon Souls music is weird and funky and bizarre. I wouldn't necessarily say it's music, but it does what it's doing for the game. And then a lot of the music from the remake, it was very, how you say, generic fantasy? Ow, jerk. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, man, I'm coist. Oh, man, I'm coist. Dude, I got coist! Yep, he's down. I hate curse bubbles. Curse bubbles are the worst. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to figure out how to kill him, aren't we? Nope, that didn't do anything. Huh. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to figure out how to deal with these guys. Huh. No, doesn't seem to care about that. Huh! Oh! Extinguish thy flame. Huh. Extinguish the flame using an ice arrow. That is pretty cool. Yeah, well, it was interesting because I did use the shield to block them, and usually that works on the bubbles in previous games. Does not work on this one. You need to use the ice arrow, I think. Or, something we didn't check, maybe you can put out the fire using the leaf. The Deku leaf might be able to put out their flame. Big if true. Big if true. I did not check. Daweef! Yep, Daweef might be able to do it. I did not. I should have checked that, but that is really cool. I hadn't even considered putting out the flame. Again, this game has really cool item interactions. This game has really cool item interactions. I mean, I don't know if the leaf does it, but it's cool nonetheless that I had to use ice arrows to, ice arrows to break to extinguish thy flame. The flame and ambition. Foul tarnished. The Elden Ring stream is going to be a very, very long stream. That's going to be a lot of streaming about. That's gonna have to happen though. That's gonna have to happen though. We gotta do an Elden Ring stream. Foul tarnished. You know what I saw earlier? I saw that Chibidoki was playing through Halo Combat Evolved. Literally one of my favorite games of all time. I hope she enjoys it. Yep, where I become maidenless. Or become... Yeah, okay. I love Elden Ring, though. It is one of my faves. I really like... Elden Ring was well worth the wait. Elden Ring Night Rain is also good, if you guys like the gameplay of Elden Ring, but want to do it in kind of like a Fortnite. Like, if you played Elden Ring and went, man, this would be so good if it was Fortnite, you can play Night Rain. Very good game, Elden Ring. Yes, I agree. I agree wholeheartedly. It's just not PvP, though. The way some people play, you can kind of classify it as PvP. The way some people play Night Rain, even though the game is entirely cooperative, they will ruin your day. They will ruin your day. I like the sound. Is there not a jot, or is a jot? What did I was gonna say, is there not a jot with a fairy in it? What the freak is a jot, dude? Jar. Is there not a jar with a fairy in it? Yeah, competitive PvE. Well, it's just like, you really gonna run at the bell-bearing hunter at level 3? Night Rain does a good job of scratching the itch of wanting to make a new character in Elden Ring. Yeah. Uh-oh. I was not invited to the party. Is this Big Po? Oh, this is Big Po. He's like in Ghostbusters. Oh, we vaguely hit him there. We have to hit him in his big tushy. So many Teletubbies died to make these ghosts. Huh. Now what? He's pretty big. Correct. Give it a second. Oh! Oh! Like in, freaking, oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I see what you mean! Oh my gosh! He's like a, this is like a, I'm like a King Babam in Babam's Battlefield. Is that a topical reference? My light! Where'd my light go? I'm wondering if you can Iron Boots him. I wonder if you can... Yeah, this is the niche with the Hurricane Spin. I thought so. I saw all those little guys running for their life, and I was like, ah! Okay, I see it. 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 I'm wondering if the Iron Boots make him that he can't pull you around. Let me try. Let me try. I'm excited! Look at all these random items he can use. Yep. Ah! No, don't eat me! I'm a good boy! Ah! Don't do it, 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 don't do it. The light. Very good. I don't know if we're getting to see all of his attacks. I might be killing him too quick. One last. No, wait. Yep, that's it. Huh, what a fun little boss. Was that just Big Poe? He tried. Wow. Good stuff. Dungeon beat. We win. We win. We're invincible. That's the guy who killed the sage? That's so sad. Really cool cutscene coming up. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready, baby. Let's go grab our, heart container. That's 13. 13's pretty good. 13 hearts, 13 reasons why. Netflix original, not very good. I don't think it was a Netflix original. I think it was adapted from a book. But I could be misremembering. Alright, let's watch our cutscene. Wait, I want to see. Yeah, so we have one heart. We're gonna get at 14, and then we have... So we have, what, 23 heart pieces left to get? Ugh. Show me what you got, Medley. Indeed. Together. Oh, looping animation there, huh? But there's a... The tin whistle. Thank you, Laruto. Sorry your soul got stolen. Hopefully you can pass on. See, I knew it! I knew it! What did I say? The wingies! The wingies were stuck in the sword! The prayers of the Earth Sage have restored the Master Sword's former energy. There is but one last step before it becomes the true Master Sword once again. What did I say? The little wingies were stuck, so it's not the real Master Sword. Drink. The power to repel evil is not yet fully awakened. To complete the awakening of the Master Sword, you must go to the Wind Temple for one more prayer. Now drink, step into the light behind you, and return to the surface. Your next duty is to find the Sage of the Wind Temple. I will remain here and continue to pray. You must hurry. Hey, I wasn't done down here. And drink. About Prince Komali. Please watch over him for me. Whoop, we're floating. There was a little bit of an animation hitch whenever he would stop the conducting animation. I thought that was really funny. They looped the animation, but it still hitched. I thought that was silly. Oop, Crarb. Crarb. Alright, Boatman, what do you have to say? The Master Sword's power still has not fully returned. Perhaps I am mistaken, but I fear the worst for the Sage in the remaining temple. You must hurry! Alright. I have to say, I would like to save. Well, I think that's that for tonight, guys. Thank you so much for coming in to watch. I hope everybody had a good time. I know I always do when you're here. I hope everybody enjoyed it. I liked this dungeon a lot. I've been liking the dungeons in Wind Waker a lot, actually. These are good dungeons. They're very good dungeons. And I like that. It's very fun. They did a good job on this one. It's kind of crazy that we're almost there. I think tomorrow, instead of going straight on to the Wind Temple, we're gonna do some more Great Sea stuff. How about that? Because I really do want to catch up with how much stuff we should have. We should probably fill out the treasure charts we have. See if there's any more, like, random quests and stuff like that that we can do. But I don't know. There's the Medley's Prayer, but in Tin Whistle. So, I think that's a really cool. Stop current emulation. So, you can visit Medley later in the boss temple. You can just visit her. You can just, like, go talk to her. That's pretty funny. That's pretty awesome. Let me see if there's anything that I can do to do this real quick. Is there anyone that I follow that's... I'm looking at the end thing. You can talk to her, but you can't talk to her, but she will be there? That's literally so sad. That is literally so sad that you can talk to her, but you can't do anything. Oh, hey, it's that person I follow. It's that person I follow. I'm probably going to continue watching her stream after this. So I'm going to rate this because I'm going to continue watching this stream. She'll be playing the Earth God lyrics on repeat. That's... I don't know. I'm really sad about what happens to the characters after they get, like, just trapped in hell, I guess. You know what I need, chat? I need a screen. I need a screen that I can put B in, right? Like, imagine... So you see B here? You see B here? Imagine if there was, like, a nice, cozy sitting room behind me. Like, a bookshelf over to my... Like, I'm gonna... Over here, like a bookshelf over here, and maybe like a tea table over here. What do you guys think? I should get on that. I think that would be really nice. So that I could just, like, be here. And instead of, like, being a dinosaur in a black void, you can work on something like that. I don't want to press upon you. I think I'm gonna try to find... I'm gonna see... it would be pretty nice. I don't want to press upon you for that, though. I don't know. I don't know. I'm thinking about it, though. I think that would be really nice. I don't know if I like Bee in the Black Void. You're just a dinosaur in a black void. I'll use the same thing you use for your fancy background. It's no issue. Yeah, you do have a nice fancy background, don't you? I like your whole setup, actually. I'm not going to ape it, though. I think if I have one complaint, Cobalt, if I'm allowed to have one complaint, I think your chat's too small. I can't freaking read it. I have to look over to the side. Oh, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank you guys so much for coming in to watch. I hope you all had a wonderful time. I always do when you're here. And this should be fair enough. Well, no, you don't need to fix it. You don't need to fix it. You don't need to fix it. That's just a minor complaint from one guy. You don't need to fix it. I hope everybody had a good time. I'm gonna raid Michelle's channel if she's actually alive, because I actually really like watching this streamer. And alright, that's gonna start there in like a little bit. And then we're gonna be done here. I like this game a lot. Wind Waker, I feel like I kind of missed out on having like a GameCube and having that experience. It seems really like this would have been, I was playing it or I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, this is the perfect game to play with a child as kind of like a bedtime story game. Like, let's play an hour of Wind Waker together and then we go to bed. It's just really a good game for that. All right, good night everybody.